Welcome back to Let's Play Dread Trials. So there's this chest that I missed in the previous video. It's the frozen room. Which, yeah, inflicts frozen. Let's head to the prison. Albatross Prison. Ooh, this modern-looking room. This kind of reminds me of Eternal Lore, because it does have you fighting robots, and yeah, it makes sense that the yeah, it would make sense that Gyrobots are resistant. Oh, yeah, they can explode. And yeah, there is no map. Ice. Can't interact with that door. Hey. Why the heck are you in the poison? Ooh. Is that Ron sauce? Yeah. The companions almost always tend to, yeah, they just tend to go down. Oh yeah, 4-digit infant. Pin. Oh. Yeah, be very careful. Cross. Up. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good health regen. I think takes longer. Bunk beds. Made out of wood. ice. What's this? Ice stack pro? Oh. Yeah, because that 50%, yeah, empty thing is really, doing a bit good. Yeah, I will lose the silent resist. I could, however, put that on the amulet. Yeah, I think that's what we got to. Oh my gosh, Roy. Oh, still hit this. Fire up. Open 5. Help! You, don't leave me here. Get me out of here. Oh, that's Alicia. Oh, look who we have here. Someone who escaped captive, only land back in there. Did they throw you in here just because you were useless, or did they catch you playing both sides? Why you of all people? Heard there were intruders. But I'd rather take my chance with Vance than stand with you. Both of you think Vance would break in this kind of fortress. Well, unlike you, I'm both generous and beautiful, so I'll consider helping you. Generous? Didn't you try to take my head not long ago? Since I'm still busy, you can sit tight here till I'm finished. Oh wait, I remember, you're still on our prisoner list, so I guess that means I'll have to take you back from me. Go, why am I so unlucky? Someone help me. Anyone, but her. Oh, that. I'll revive you. I think you have to destroy these, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's a list. And she actually looks at Elise. don't think it's really. Yeah, I don't think it's good for us. Keep me here alive. Yeah, maybe Cyclone Fire is probably. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. Is that Vanessa? Yeah, that's Vanessa. And Serah. Oh. Yeah, gotta be very careful. Because, yeah, they can tie you up. Yeah, I don't think you ever see Alicia for the rest of the game, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add up there just to, yeah. Right. Steel dagger level 4. MP stolen magic attack 10. Pretty sure it will count towards the achievement, but I already got that in a previous video. Optimus fire. Okay, I'm gonna make some preparations. Yeah, because Vanessa is obviously ice, I'm probably sure that it might be prodded to. I'm sure it might be prodded to probably, yeah, put arcane. Like have arcane barrage. obviously we'll go take the ice off because, yeah, they ain't gonna help. I think Radiant Storm is already, like, fully faulted. Vanessa, I think, should also be weak, too. Cool. And it's vampire room. Which, yeah, leeches more health from enemies. Alright, I'm ready. Yep, there's Vanessa. I think I'm ready. Yep, notice that... Serah! Master, are you okay? Oh my, seems our little brood knight has grown bold and come to visit me in person. Release Serah at once, you vile creature. Oh, but does she wish to be freed? I believe she has willingly surrendered me as my devoted pet, eager for more torment. Mistress, Vanessa, more. Punish me more. And you notice Serah, yeah, behaves differently. As if, like, she is broken. But yeah, I wonder if that's actually kind of true in real life. You know, because I know there's, like, PTSD for it, you know, when, like, people are held in, like, captivity, you know, like, their attitude could, you know, really change. Especially among abusers. Master Serah, get hold of yourself. Rosetta allowed you to escape, believing you had potential eggs into our game. But I find it far more delightful to add you to my collection. Now, how shall I treat you? Shall I freeze and preserve you, or transform you into an ever loyal pet like this one? Okay, fine. So yeah, I'm actually gonna swap the ice, and it probably will make sense that you see the resist. So yeah, Vanessa apparently is. Yeah, apparently Vanessa resists it because it's just ice, and water does not. Fire it in. Dang, Vanessa really doesn't seem to be much of a threat like she normally would seem in game. I mean, yeah, by that point in the game, Elise is significantly skilled, at least upgraded. Yeah, you cannot also defeat her, because as soon as you reduce her health, yeah. I think this would give us the achievement. I can see why Rosetta spared you. Perhaps you do possess some worth after all. You're fleeing, you coward. Fleeing, do not mistake me, darling. Our stage here is simply too grand, unworthy of our dance. So, your name is Elise. How quaint. We shall craft a grander stage for you. One fit for your brilliance, soon. But before that, you must turn your attention to Albatross. They outlived their usefulness to us. I want you to see you wipe them from existence. You alone, my dear, are more than capable of eradicating them with ease. Hoo. Do not waste time, darling. By the time you wait for your forces to regroup, they'll have raised a new army to crush you. What are you talking about? Are you working for the Albatrossons? Working for them? How amusing. We simply tipped the scales in the favor of the underdog. Our interests, however, have shifted elsewhere. Good luck, my dear. And do not try to be extinguished too quickly. Yeah, that one does seem confusing because, they helped Albatross, like, earlier when they attacked Symphonia, but now suddenly they want to destroy them. Exactly what Elise is trying to do. Our rescue mission was a great success. Many captives have been freed, and even the fugitive Elise has been returned to custody. However, Serah was not as fortunate. Her mind has been shattered. Yeah, I remember that thing I mentioned earlier. I think that's probably a true case in real life, but I don't know. But I'm not a bondage expert. Mistress Vanessa, where's my mistress? I need her. I need to be punished. Or, please. Serah, will she ever recover? Can she be saved? That depends on her will to heal. We have seen captives return in similar states before. Some managed to reclaim their lives, while others could not escape their torment. She will. Serah is strong. I know she can fight for this. No matter how long it takes, she'll find her way back to us. Thank you, Elise. That means a lot. Elise, stay with Celeste and Serah for now. I'll prefer this. When you're ready, meet me at the guild. Elise spends time comforting Celeste, staying by her side till she begins to regain her composure. Alright, I think we're just gonna, begin the final thing. Oh. Barely. The demons Elise has faced were done over the demon princesses Rosetta and Vanessa. It is now clear that those two have been long looked in the shadows, guiding Albatross and bestowing the long wisdom once belonged to the Conrad Dwarves. Mayhaps they are also to blame for the resurgence of monsters in these lands. That's also an interesting thing because, remember those monsters, those demons, those humans that we would see captured? Which, if you had played Eternal Dread, you would. Yeah, they actually captured these women, presumably to turn them into, minions. Which, as we see with the zombies, the skeletons, and the crystals. But yeah, her quote here kind of suggests that. Although the demons aren't really explored much in this game. I mean, the bandits, of course, it does make sense because they probably do capture the Rune Knights. Although the Amazonians, they seem to be no explanation if they're affiliated with Albatross. Oh yeah, and as for the bandits, we don't ever see the bandits ever brought up again after, Ron songs. Who are these demons? Why would they rekindle a war that ended a truce a decade ago? What do they stand to gain? They are the daughters of the demon king of a bygone millennium, infamous for their accursed great game. So yeah, that's the great game that Azada, mentioned earlier, as well as Vanessa. Their sport is to pit nations and empire against one another, wagering upon their downfall until all kingdoms crumble, all races fade, and naught remains but ruin. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a long explanation in the game. I think that's the, okay. Millennium Pass. They're on the imposter area, a time when minor races deadlock the world in uneasy harmony. Humans, elves, beastmen, and dwarves, even the demons and the machine-born, stood side by side. Strife there was, yet never did dishonored the world and war. But then came the day when discord took root in forest. Whispers turning quarrels, quarrels of battles until the land was consumed by flame. And the warring side tapped by the annual history, only humans and elves endured. In secret castle, based on the cause of their ruin and covered the shadowland that struck the image of war. Demons, ever cunning. That's thought. That's it along races. Fish in fields, storm in the blood of ice. Until what man endures, and the great war. Yeah, I don't think I can read enough there because this one advances. But yeah, this basically kind of tells you something about the demons, the history, and the things that happened before the game. And I believe this is actually the title screen music, except it's just fast. And yeah, there's the Albatross in it. And the Kingdom of Symphonia. So yeah. So something about the demons in the two. Although there does seem to be some bug on there because almost after this, yeah, shows up. Like that still sticks on screen, but I think it goes away once you change them. So we've been nothing more than pawns in those fiends' so-called great game all along. The war a decade ago already left both sides in ruins. But Albatross suffered the worst of it. In the end, they had no choice but to sue for peace. So there was a war that's been happening 10 years. I believe that their king, Humilian seeping resentment, was never going to let that grudge rest. Right. I heard the stories of King Sidon's madness. How he lost himself after his daughter was taken from him in the war. We have lost our father in the same conflict. I can't say that I don't understand that bitterness. Even now, I struggle to forgive them. The people of Bind are naught but lambs before the wolves of temptation. Sadno, and the depths of despair would have proved easy prey for the demon's whispers. No doubt he unshocked them in his weakness. And with those restitute at his side, war is all but inevitable. Both sides have suffered devastating losses, but we're the ones who can't afford another fight. If we had the numbers, we could end this war for good. But alas, we lost too many. But few remain must stay behind to protect the town, while Albatross with its cloning technology will grow stronger. It's only a matter of time before they strike again, and when they do, we may not be able to stop them. And that's the flashback thing. Yes, you alone, my dear, are more capable of that again. I'll do it. I'll take the fight to them. I'll raid Albatross's capital myself. If I can take out their leader and put into the cloning, just maybe, this war will be finally over. Elise, have you lost your mind? You may be a rude knight, but you're not armed. No. But there was a dragon whose strength alone could rival an entire army, and I am his daughter. If anyone should carry on his legacy, it's me. I know how strong you are, but you've proven it time and time again, but I can't risk losing you. It's fine, Rosetta. Let me try. If I overestimate myself, I'll retreat, and even if I get captured, you know I'll break free. This feeling. Am I being lured by that demoness words, but she wasn't lying. I can feel it. This might be our only chance. Elise, just come back safely, okay? Godspeed. Alright, so now our final task is to head to the city of Albatross. And yes, and yeah, the text on there does. And yeah, that text on there shows up, but it will go away, however, once we it will go away once we change the map. So yeah, the demons. Yeah, apparently they are involved in that plot. Yeah, I don't know if those demons do have some relation to the demons that we saw in the Internal Dread series. Although they are a bit similar. Oh yeah, speaking of Eternal Dread, I have gone on comment about the game over scene because, yeah. Because if you haven't, watched my, Eternal Dread videos, sometimes when you die, you'll get the special game over text that will display the characters' fate. Yeah, I could theoretically cover all of them, but that would mean I would have to, redo the game. I don't know if I do plan to revisit Internal Dread. Yeah, because it is almost 2 years until, the 10th anniversary for Eternal Dread, and almost a year for Eternal Lore. Which I believe was the game that predated Eternal Dread. Alright, so next video we're going to go get these 2 segments and I think I have 19, not 23. So there are 2 more dungeons that we'll visit that has those 2 segments. And then we'll invade the real city of Albatross. Alright, so next time we're going to do is 2 dungeons. And heading to the real city of Albatross. Probably the rest of that Frostbite Frontier that I did not get to show.